Fade in. Next, abandoned farmhouse night. Wind howls across barren fields under a pale, broken moon. The farmhouse sits like a carcass, windows empty, door hanging loose. A rusty sign creaks on a chain. Property condemned. Int. Farmhouse. Living room. Night. Dust and mold cloud the stale air. Wallpaper peels. A broken rocking chair sways, although no wind touches it. Jason, 28, a skeptical paranormal investigator with a camera hanging from his neck, pushes the door wider. Behind him trails his twin sister, Mara, 28, tense, clutching an EMF meter that flickers faintly. Jason, recording on camera. Farmhouse, rural Ohio. Reported hauntings for over 30 years. No trespassing signs everywhere. Perfect. Mara, Jason. It smells like something died in here. Jason. Everything smells like death in your head. Relax. These locals just want to scare strangers. The EMF clicks harder. Faster lights spike.
Did you hear that?
Mara. Tell that to the meter.
What was
Jason
that?
waves dismissively. Int. Farmhouse. Hallway. Night. They move slowly down a corridor, their flashlight beams jittering across old family photos. Faces blurred. Eyes scratched out. Every frame defaced. Suddenly, thud. Both freeze. Mara, Jason. That came from upstairs. Jason. Probably raccoons. The long dragging sound echoes above like furniture scraping. Too heavy for animals. Mara tightens grip on her meter. Int. Farmhouse. Upstairs. Night. They climb stairs that groan beneath every step. Flashlight cuts across a child's bedroom. Toys scattered. Mold creeping over blankets. On the wall, in childish handwriting scratched into plaster, one repeating phrase. He lives inside. Has another blay. Let us stare. Mara, whispering. What the hell? Suddenly, something shuffles in the corner. Jason swings his light. Only a collapsed wardrobe. Then bang! The wardrobe door slams on its own. Mara yelps, steps back. Jason camera, steady, trying to act fearless. Classic haunting script. Door slam. Yawn. But Mara notices something in the dust on the floorboard. Footprints. Bare, long, misshapen, leading out of the wardrobe. Int. Master bedroom. Night. They step into a larger ruined room. A bed frame rotting. Curtains shredded. On the far wall, a mirror, tall. Cracked down the middle. The glass ripples faintly, like water. Jason approaches, fascinated. Jason. Okay, that's new. Mara, Jason. Don't. He touches it. The glass trembles like a pond surface. His reflection does not move. Instead, his reflection grins wide, grotesque, though Jason's real face stays neutral. Mara gasps, drops her meter. Mara. Back away. The reflection tilts its head, eyes rolling black. Jason stumbles back. Sudden whispering fills the air. Overlapping voices. Hollow. 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 The mirror bulges outward like something pressing to emerge. Mara grabs Jason. Mara. We're leaving. Now. They turn. The bedroom door slams shut. Int. Master bedroom. Continuous. They bang on the locked door. Jason. It's a trick. It's, but he falters as the voices grow louder. The mirror surface bursts like liquid. From inside steps the Hollow Man. 7 feet tall, skin stretched paper thin over ribs. His face, a collapsing hole where features should be just black emptiness. Every breath is a ragged wheeze, as though drawn from an infinite pit. Mara screams. Mara, whispering. Oh God. He's real. Jason terrified. Denying. No. No props are this good. No suit. The Hollow Man shifts his head toward Jason. The void where eyes should be locks on him. His reflection still grinning in the mirror. Int. Master bedroom. Seconds later, Jason raises his camera shakily. Jason to camera. Panicked. This is real. If anyone sees this, he's real. Suddenly, the hollow man blurs forward. Faster than sight, Jason chokes a hand of nothingness, shoved into his chest. His body seizes. The camera drops, lying sideways on the bed. Still recording. Through its angle, we see Jason convulsing as the hollow man pulls something out of him. Not flesh, not blood. His shadow. Jason's body goes limp. His shadow stays suspended in the hollow man's grasp, twitching like prey. Jason crumples to the floor, eyes open, pupils blank hollow. His twin sister shrieks, "Mara, Jason!" She lunges with the EMF meter and smashes it against the thing's head. Sparks burst. The hollow man staggers briefly, shrieking like wind through a cavern. Mara grabs Jason's limp body, dragging him, but he's dead weight, soulless. Upstairs hallway, continuous. Mara drags Jason out, the hollow man's footsteps pounding behind. Slow, but inescapable. Every photo frame now bleeds pitch black ichor from the eyes. Whispers echo. Hollow, hollow, hollow. Mara tries the stairwell, but it's gone. Just a wall. She spins corridor, stretching impossibly long now. Doors multiplying endlessly. Mara, no. Jason mumbles, suddenly half-conscious. But his voice is different. Flat, empty. Jason, soulless. Don't run. He wants us together. Mara screams, dropping him. Endless hallway. Night. Lights flicker. The hollow man's shape grows nearer, impossibly stretching down the warped corridor. Mara, crying, claws open a random door. Inside, another mirror. Her reflection, alive, intact. Her reflection looks more real than she does. It beckons silently. Behind her, Jason's husk starts to stand jerky, puppet-like. Jason's voice, layered with whispers. Come inside. It's better. No pain. The hollow man looms behind him. Mara shakes, torn. She steps toward the mirror hand, trembling, but at the last moment, she yanks away. Mara, screaming, "You won't have me." She hurls a heavy chair through the mirror. Glass explodes. For a second, the corridor screams, walls cracking, reality warping with static. The hollow man howls, collapsing into flickering shapes. Mara runs. Farmhouse. Front door. Night. She bursts downstairs, through the broken front door, into night air, panting, cold, heart racing. Behind her, the farmhouse is deathly silent. Still, normal. She stumbles into the field, kneels in mud, sobbing relief. Mara, whispering, "It's over. It's over." She looks up. Across the field, every window of the farmhouse is filled with one silhouette. The hollow man, multiplied, standing in every frame, watching. Mara goes pale. Mara, no. Suddenly she hears it. Behind her, Jason's voice. Close. Jason, soulless. Whisper, "You didn't run fast enough." She turns. Jason stands beside her, his EY hollow. Blackness floods her vision. Farmhouse. Master bedroom. Unknown time. The camera still lies on the bed, filming. Jason and Mara now both stand before the mirror, motionless, lifeless. Reflections, smiling wide. The hollow man moves between them, stretching taller, swallowing the frame. The recording glitches. We hear their voices layered with the chorus of whispers. Hollow, hollow, hollow. Fade out. End of story 1. Fade in. XD. Rural highway. Night. An old pickup rumbles down a desolate 2-lane road. Trees crowd both sides, gnarled, skeletal, branches clawing overhead. Inside, Clara, 34. A weary schoolteacher squints at the road. Her teenage son, B.E.N., sleeps slumped in the passenger seat. Storm clouds roll overhead. Clara, to herself. Of course it has to start raining now. Rain spatters the windshield. Wipers squeak. The GPS on the dash glitches. Voice stuttering. GPS voice. Reach des t na. Error. The screen goes black. Back road. Night. Continuous. The pickup sputters. Lights dim. Engine dies. Clara curses. Pulls to the shoulder. Clara. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. She shakes Ben awake. Clara, Ben. We broke down. Ben, groggy. Huh? Where are we? Clara, lost. That's where. They both look out. No signs of civilization. Just forest. Strange. Silent forest. Exterior. Pickup. Woods. Night. Clara pops the hood. Steam. She swears under her breath. Ben peers out into the tree line uneasily. Ben. Do you hear that? Clara perks up. Only silence. Rain has stopped. Then, a faint sound, like crying. A woman's voice. Deep in the woods. Clara. Probably some animal, but the sound grows clearer, sobbing. Real. Human. Ben stares at her, eyes wide. Ben, Mom. Someone's out there. Clara, hesitant but concerned, grabs a flashlight. Clara. Stay here. Lock the doors. Ben shakes his head violently. Ben. No way I'm staying alone in the car. She sighs, relents. Together, they step off the road. Next. Forest. Night. Flashlight beam cuts through the trees. The crying grows louder. Soft at first, but layered like several voices overlapping. Ben clutches his mother's arm. The woods feel unnatural. Bark warped, branches twisted. Entire trees look as though they're frozen mid-scream. Ben. Whisper. I want to go back. Clara. Just a little further. If someone's hurt, we can't ignore it. They press deeper. XT. Clearing in the woods. Night. Flashlight reveals a circle of stones. In the center, a pit filled with murky water reflecting moonlight. Beside it kneels a woman, long black hair covering her face. Shoulders shaking with sobs. Clara steps forward cautiously. Clara. Hey, miss, are you okay? Do you need help? The woman keeps weeping, unmoving. Ben hides half behind his mother. Clara reaches out, places a hand on the woman's shoulder. The woman sobs. Stop. Silence. Slowly, her head turns nearly a full 180 degrees. Her face is not human. A hollow mask of bark, wet with sap that looks like tears. Her jaw unhinges. A shriek pierces the clearing. Dozens of faces bubble up in the water, pit distorted, drowned, wailing. Ben screams. X10. Running through forest. Night. Clara yanks Ben's hand. They run blindly through the woods. The trees groan. Branches crack. Shadows move alongside them. Behind the sound of weeping multiplies. Not one voice, hundreds. Ben. They're following us. Clara glances back. Shapes glimpse between trees. Tall, elongated. Faces of wood streaked with black tears. Clara shouting. Don't look back. Just run. Int. Abandoned cabin. Night. They stumble into a clearing, spotting a decrepit log cabin. Clara forces the door inside, dark, dusty, rotten, but shelter. They slam the door, panting. Ben collapses against a wall, trembling. Ben, what were they? Clara grips him tightly. Clara, I don't know. Suddenly, a loud cry outside, pressed right against the wall. Wood creaks under unseen weight, then another, then dozens. Surrounding the cabin, the weeping woods have found them. Int, cabin, night, continuous. The sobbing grows unbearable, walls vibrating. Ben plugs his ears. Clara grabs an old fireplace poker. Shaking, the window rattles, then shatters. Long wooden arms pushing through, fingers like roots clawing inward. Clara, stay behind me. One arm grabs her wrist. She stabs it with the poker. Sap like ichor sprays black, hissed like steam. The arm recoils, but more force their way in. Ben. They're everywhere. Clara drags him upstairs. The old staircase trembling under their steps. Int. Cabin. Upstairs. Night. They barricade inside a bedroom, shoving a wardrobe against the door, sobbing now mixed with whispers. Join us. Join us. Join us. Ben shakes violently. His nose bleeds. Ben. Mom. I think they're in my head. Suddenly he starts to see our why. Not his own tears, thick black liquid streaming. Clara gasps in horror. Clara. No. Fight it, Ben. He screams, clutching his face. His voice comes out layered. Not his own. Ben. Whispering. The forest remembers. It takes everyone. Clara hugs him, desperately. Clara, please, it's just us. Just you and me. They can't take you. But the whispers grow louder. Int. Cabin. Upstairs. Continuous. The wardrobe blocking the door begins to slide, shoved by unseen strength. The wall behind the bed cracks, branches snaking through. Dozens of wooden masks press from outside. Faces sobbing, wailing. Clara screams, holding Ben. Suddenly his sobbing stops. He goes eerily calm in her arms. She pulls back in terror. Ben lifts his face, eyes hollow, streaming black. He smiles faintly. Whispers, Ben, don't be scared, Mom. It doesn't hurt. Clara's tears fall freely. Clara, weeping. No, you're still in there. Please. The voices all around rise in unison. Weep with us. Weep with us. The wardrobe bursts. Figures pour into the room, twisted wooden bodies, bark faces slick with black tears. They surround mother and son. Clara screams, holding Ben close. He doesn't resist. Together, they are swallowed in shadows. XT. Highway. Morning. The broken pickup still sits silent on the roadside. Sunlight filters across the woods. From far away, it looks peaceful. Still, but faintly. Drifting from the trees, the sound of weeping fade out. End of story 2. Fade in. XD. Suburban house. Night. A modest 1970s home sits under dim street lamps. Lawn overgrown, curtains drawn, rain pelts down. Steady and cold, a moving truck idles in the driveway. Inside car, Ray, 42, a divorced father, stares at the house wearily. Beside him, his teenage daughter, Lila, 16, looks unimpressed. Headphones around her neck. Lila under her breath. Great. Another haunted shack. Ray. It's not haunted. It's cheap. Big difference. They climb out, umbrellas up, trudging toward their fresh start. Int. House. Living room. Night. Stacks of boxes. Plastic furniture covers. The place smells like mildew. Ray fumbles with a rusty breaker switch. Lights flicker to life dim amber glow. Ray. Optimistic. See? Just needs a little love. Lila. Or an exorcism. Int. Basement door. Later. As boxes are unpacked, Lila notices a wooden door under the staircase. It appears recently painted over, scratched faintly into the paint. Do not open. Lila arches a brow. Lila. Yeah, not creepy at all. Ray notices too, rolls his eyes. Ray. Probably just old tenants messing around, but when he tries the knob, it's locked. Int. Ray's bedroom. Night. Ray flips through documents, lease papers, a line in red stamp. Previous occupant did not complete term. He frowns, unsettled, from downstairs. A faint sound, static, like a tape recorder clicking on. He freezes. Int. Living room, basement door, night. Ray tiptoes down, listening. The static grows louder clearly from behind the basement door. Voice on tape, muffled, low, distorted. Help me. Ray's blood runs cold. He grabs a crowbar, pries the door open. Pitch black stairwell yawns into the basement. The sound of the tape recorder louder now. A voice cyclical repeating. Voice on tape, help me. He's down here. Int. Basement. Night. Ray descends slowly, flashlight trembling. The basement is huge, unfinished. damp concrete, piles of old furniture. In the center, a dusty reel-to-reel tape player spinning on its own. Ray approaches, presses stop. The player clicks off. Silence. From across the basement, a voice. Not from the machine. Voice. Why did you stop it? Ray WHIRL's flashlight beam cuts across. Only shadows. Int. Basement. Deeper area. Ray ventures deeper. There's another smaller room beyond a cracked concrete wall. Inside, rows of tapes stacked on shelves. Hundreds. Each labeled with dates spanning decades. He picks one. Dusty label. Nav 1987. Attempt 4. He puts it in the player. A man's voice crackles out. Tape voice. Day 14.
Leela,
The thing in the basement
come down.
demands I keep recording.
Found something.
They won't let me sleep. My family is gone. God forgive me. I think it took them because I tried to stop. Tape clicks. Silence. Then faint. Screaming in the background before cutoff. Ray shuts the machine. Horrified. Int. Upstairs.
You
Lila's
can't
room. Same time.
leave.
Lila sits, scrolling her phone. Suddenly she hears a voice like her father, but distorted, calling faintly from the vent. Ray's voice, from vent. Lila. Come down. I found something. She pulls her headphones down. Lila, Dad. The voice repeats same intonation. Identical. Too exact. Like playback. Uneasy. She steps into the hall. Int. Basement. Night. Lila creeps downstairs. Ray spins. Startled. Ray, Lila. No, go back upstairs. But she's already in the basement. Immediately, all the tapes begin to click in WHIR simultaneously. Their reels spin, voices overlapping in chaos. Help me. Stop him. It hurts. You can't leave. Lila clutches her ears. Lila, shouting, make it stop. The shelves tremble, tapes falling like rain. From the shadows emerges a figure. At first man-shaped, wearing ragged clothing. But the nearer it comes, its body shifts and warps made of tangled magnetic tape, unraveling and twisting like intestines. Its face flickers static like a broken TV. The tape man, int. Basement. Continuous. The tape man's voice layers hundreds of old recordings. Tape man, echoed. You press play. Now, you must record. It lunges. Magnetic tape whips outward, wrapping Ray's wrists, burning into skin like hot wire. He screams. Lila grabs a fallen crowbar, swings wildly, cuts through some of the tape strands. The creature recoils, briefly, hissing static. Ray pulls free, gasping. Ray, upstairs, now. They run. Int. Living room. Night. They burst into the living room, slamming the basement door behind them. Ray shoves a chair under the handle. Silence. Then thud. Thud. Tape snakes slither from beneath the doorframe. Lila cries out. She and Ray run deeper into the house. Int. Kitchen. Night. Ray digs through drawers for something, a knife. Lila clutches her phone. Shaky. Lila. Call someone. Please. Ray musters strength, hurling himself between her and the tape man. Ray's body becomes entangled, pulled into its static maw, sucked into the reels. Ray, screaming, I love you. He vanishes inside. Static explodes, blowing Lila back. When she looks up, the tape man is gone. The room perfectly still. Only thing left, a new tape reel lying on the floor. Label, Ray, final recording. Lila stares at it, trembling, tears falling. She hears faintly from the reel her father's voice, muffled in agony. Ray, on tape. Lila, break it. Please. She raises the crowbar, shaking, but hesitates. Her reflection in the window shows her already holding the tape, yet smiling. Int. Basement. Days later, neighbors stand outside the house. Police tape across the door. Officers descend into the basement. One finds the shelves still filled with hundreds of tapes. He pulls one at random. Label. August 28, 2025. Attempt 1. Curious, he plays it. From the speaker, Lila's voice. Lila. On tape. This is Lila. The basement wants more recordings. It already has Dad, but it's not enough. The officer frowns, then glances around nervously. From the darkness behind him, reels begin to spin, fade out. End of story 3.